Hello. Do you read poetry?
Give a fist tag. Artist's way of numbing their existential pain.
I do not even wish to comment.
Color is
Love letter penned on a napkin. Look.
Oh, my amour, my sunbeam flittering across the firmament of my life.
Someone left their loot behind. Looks a little like dandelions.
This was scratched. Someone beat him with it once.
Empty heart-shaped box. Cecilia must have left it behind.
It looks like it held a flask of perfume. A gift from the Cintrian, I imagine.
Scent still hangs in the air. Let's follow it.
This painting, it's rather... It's very...
Bloody colorful, that's what!
Is it true? In Novigrad, they eat
Put
tripe
your own
in oil.
house in order first.
Aren't they even? Because the right cuff seems some...
As I said, only Mandragora artists allowed. Nothing I can do.
Come, we must consider what to do.
I'd recognize that voice anywhere.
You must be mistaking me for someone else.
I served 15 years in the palace. Your Grace, I'd not mistake you for anyone.
Shh! Not so loud. We are here incognito, on state business.
Yes, Your Grace. How may I serve?
Looking for Cecilia Bellant. Seen her?
She's in her dressing room, where she went with a nobleman. They clearly were drawn to each other.
What did the man look like?
Tall, broad-shouldered, a black beard peeping out from under his mask, and he spoke with a foreign accent, a drawl of sorts.
That must be him. We must get to the dressing room, quickly.
Yes, Your Grace. I'll take you.
No, stay here. Anyone tries to flee, you stop them.
Understood.
Quickly, upstairs. That must be Cecilia.
No pulse. We're too late.
He slit her throat. The brute.
Didn't go out the door. Guard would have
Parte
noticed.
20 y cada
Needs to
una de
be
2
somewhere
horas
here.
como mínimo. Máximo es, creo que hasta 5 horas he jugado una vez.
I shall alert Oriana at once.
Qué abuso.
She should bring her soirée to a close.
Shouldn't split up.
Geralt, I will be fine. Go after that rogue. I shall fetch help.
Bloody handprint. It's his. Tore down the door, made a platform, and went out on the balcony. Must be pretty strong, too. Must have climbed this ladder. Could still be here. Need to stay alert. Smashed mirror. Someone crashed into it hard, then sank to the floor. bloodstains. Links of a snapped chain. Jewel must have been on it. Precious stone. Bloody fingerprint on it. Thief came for this, must have. Tiny chain links next to it. From a snapped necklace? Seems there was a struggle. Jewelry box. Lock's busted. Picked open, probably. Looks valuable, but it's not what he came for. Sconce is bent, smeared with blood. Someone try to grab it. Blood on the window frame. Someone climb out? Fall out? Empty inkwell. Knocked over, turned toward the room. Locked. No key in sight. Hunting knife. Richly ornamented. Used during the fight, probably. Jewel was in the box, it seems. Centurion tried to steal it, but someone got in his way. They fought, struggled, that's clear. Ended with one of them flying out the window. Fall had to have killed them. Jewel's still here, though, so our Centurion must have been the flyer.
So, this is the tracker. A witcher, yes?
Indeed, this is him. We found the body together. Then he set off in pursuit of the killer.
And ended up here, but I've only found evidence of a fight. Seems the Centurions killed his last. Finally failed this time. Shame it happened too late for Cecilia.
Poor girl. Always told her she chose her males badly. But I would never have suspected she could arrive with a murderer. I'll alert the staff. Have them see to her body at once. Meanwhile, we should sit. I will tell you everything, in full detail. I caught him red-handed, attempting to burgle, rifling through my possessions.
What did you do? Summon the guards?
There was no time. I feared he'd escape, refused to give him the chance. He stood with his back to me, so I attacked. He struck his head on a picture frame as we struggled. He was bleeding, dazed, and then he drew a knife. Everything happened very quickly then. I knocked the weapon out of his hand and pushed him hard. He
fell out of the window.
Just so.
Claim the man was trying to rob you when you walked into the room?
Yes. He stood over my dressing table, pouring through my jewelry.
Mm-hmm. After this is my guess. Picked it up while searching.
Why, that's the heart of Toussaint. Oriana, how did you ever come to have it?
I bought it, many years ago, from a young woman.
Jewel seems important. Why?
The heart is an heirloom. It belonged to my family for years. Then it disappeared. I didn't think we would ever recover it.
Seems someone is very determined to find it. The thief left his tool bag behind. Found this drawing inside it. Look.
The heart of Toussaint. Representation's pretty faithful. Centurion must have been on a job. Got very clear instructions what to look for.
So it is not him we seek, but his employer. Is this the only evidence we found?
Also happened on the weapon he attacked Oriana with. Hunting knife. Used to skin game. Got an emblem on its hilt.
This crest is used by the lords of Duntine. The present master of the castle is a passionate hunter. Our next lead, perhaps.
Oriana, everything we discussed here, hope you'll keep it to yourself. Counting on it, in fact. Word gets out he, failed in his attempt to steal the jewel. His employer could run. We need to proceed cautiously.
Discretion is in the interest of us all. I'll not ask what this is about, just as I expect not to be troubled about it again. By anyone.
Forgive me, Madam Oriana, but might I have a word?
You must excuse me a moment.
The drawing. It's on the same type of paper the victims' names were written on. Drawn with the same ink, too. Seems the work of our blackmailers.
Who were not only behind the beast's murders, but also stole the Son Real and sought to steal the heart of Toussaint.
Look, the wine, the jewel, both tied to you intrinsically. Coincidence? Not something I'm willing to believe. Worried about one thing. That somewhere at the end of this scheme, plan might call for an attempt on your life.
It could be something else altogether. My sister, Siana, might be among the schemers. She left court when we were children. My parents banished her from the duchy. I've not seen her since.
Think your sister might be involved? Why?
You see, I recall her always being rather possessive, throwing jealous fits if I had something she didn't.
Here, that's normal for sisters. Rivalry.
True. I suppose I gave as good as I got. There are times I miss that very much. The wine, its theft, was the first clue. That's very much like her. She always did enjoy stealing my toys, but I grew almost certain when I saw the heart of Toussaint. Siana received it from father as a gift. At a time when my parents thought of her as but an ill-behaved little girl, someone wanted some of my wine. The same someone ordered our family jewels stolen, or recovered.
A fallen princess satisfying whims, going after lost luxuries? What did your sister do to get banished?
Siana was cursed.
Parents run afoul of some mage?
No. She was born at an inopportune moment. They said she was touched by the curse of the Black Sun. Geralt, is it?
Could be the case. Could also be because they were treated like lepers from birth. Isolated, prodded, ostracized. Couldn't have had it easy, Siana.
She was angry at the whole world. She felt inferior, felt pain, though she masked this with confidence, arrogance even. She could also be cruel at times. I recall one such situation. She persuaded Cedric the Coolbird that she could see the future in her dreams. We were children, and Cedric's brother was smitten with me. It was an innocent child. Siana knew of it. She told Cedric of a dream she had had, that he would die at the hands of his own brother. Cedric stole his father's sword and killed his brother. She destroyed 2 lives with a prank. Cedric mourns to this day. In the end, they forced her to... Your mission has gained new import. You must go to Dun Tyne, and if Siana is there, you must find her. No matter what she did, she is not to be harmed in any way, shape, or form. You must make sure of that.
I'll find her if she's there.
I hope you do. I very much wish to talk to her. Sister to sister.
Your Grace, Geralt, I'd like to introduce...
Regis! What a surprise! I had no idea you were in Beauclair. And this is...
My very dear friend, Detlaf van der Eretain, an arrival from Nazaire. We are lending our combined resources to the Witch's Hunt.
Ah, yes. Splendid. But why are you here at Oriana's?
They came to pay me a surprise visit, so I invited Regis in for a glass of wine. We've known each other for... ages. Literally.
¿Los tres son vampiros?
Witcher, I hear you know Regis too. Even that you are friends.
Seem surprised. Why?
I never would have suspected Regis to find common ground with a Witcher.
Don't be fooled, dear. Geralt has many merits. He merely hides them from the world very diligently.
You said you're both aiding him with his contract. It involves the Beast of Beauclair, I suspect. Master Witcher, maybe you could satisfy my curiosity. What's it like going toe-to-toe with a monster, knowing you've only two options, to kill or be killed?
Despite what you might have heard, I don't lunge at every monster I see sword in hand. Talking gets the job done for some.
I wonder what a monster might have to say to you.
It might want to apologize.
My word. For what might the monster wish to apologize to a Witcher?
For killing. Though at times there is no choice, when loved ones are at risk and require protection.
That's no excuse. There's always a way out, another solution. Seeking help, for instance.
These other solutions often come too late.
You're well aware there are men and witches who have done worse in defense of their loved ones. Am I right, Geralt?
If I understand you correctly, you would rather help a monster than kill it.
If possible, yeah. Or at least try.
Enough about the Witcher trade for now. Regis mentioned you come from Nazaire. I spent time there as a child.
Fond memories?
It was wonderful. I was positively entranced by the land's fashions. Deep-cut dresses I found most fascinating.
I believe we're running short on wine. I should go to the cellar, bring another bottle.
Let me go. Wanna help, Regis? Know your wine a lot better than I know mine.
We shall return forthwith. An exceptional conversation, don't you think? Vampires, a witcher, and the Duchess of Toussaint? My.
Highly exceptional, Regis. Wanted to talk to you in private. You crazy bringing Detloff here?
Geralt, allow me to explain.
No, let me explain. He's dangerous, and you were gonna watch him.
But that is precisely what I'm doing. Detloff believes you'll succeed in your task, and he'll not need to kill anymore. That is, not until he gets his hands on the men who kidnapped his Renna.
Oriana. She really your friend? Can she be trusted?
I met her years ago, before I met you, and before she settled in Beauclair. We'd not seen one another in... I can't begin to tell you in how long. But I shall tell you all about her some other day.
Now listen close. Managed to learn where the blackmailers are. They're based at Duntine Castle.
That's splendid news. If they are there, Renna must be there as well.
Duchess expects we'll find her long-lost sister there, too. Thing is, she might be involved. Could be.
Do you mean to say your task now is to extract 2 women from the castle?
Mean to say we can't breathe a word of this to Detloff, who wants revenge above all else.
Geralt, you must trust me. I've got away with...
No, Regis. Can't risk it. Gotta keep Detloff here while I go to Duntine.
Alone?
Alone. That way I can make sure neither woman will come to any harm.
I hope you know what you're doing. Fine. I shall see to Detloff. Good luck, my friend.
Splendidly, Detloff. Ah, I'm grateful you brought back those memories. You're back. It took you long enough.
Contrary to what common folk believe, choosing a wine is not nearly as easy as it might seem. Especially a wine to be served to 2 exquisite ladies.
Regis, gallant as ever. I regret all the more that I shan't finish the second bottle with you. Duty calls.
Your Grace, always a pleasure.
I thank you for your help. It's been invaluable. Geralt, will you see me out?
¿Y el vino?
You have exceptional friends. This Detlef, an intriguing man to say the least.
Didn't expect the evening to end like this.
Neither did I. But I have not drawn you out for a romantic stroll. I wish to make certain you know what you are to do.
Mm-hmm. Gotta go to Duntine.
I've decided my guardsmen will support you. You will meet them at Count de la Croix Mill. It stands along the Saône-Retour River, near the Cockatrice Inn. Captain de la Tour and his men will await you there at midnight. You shall storm the castle together.
Do monsters have mamas and papas?
Another murder by the horrid beast!
Welcome. Herbs freshly...
Let me see what you got.
A ver qué cosa tienes. Nada que me importe, la verdad.
Never you are. Air here is such that one is never
It's not.
Welcome, good sir, to do...
Show me what you got.
Ah, mira, tiene bastantes cuadros, pero lo que yo quería... Tampoco lo tiene este weón.
Solo.
Me parecen los únicos que tienen lo que busco o es allá en Belén, que queda bien lejitos.
You shan't find anything better in all Toussaint.
Oh!
Snow White! You with the exquisite! Snow White!
Name's Geralt. What can I do for you?
That hair! The scar! The frown! It's all perfect.
Something you actually want from me? Or are you just gonna go on gushing about my attributes?
I admire, good sir. Admire and desire. Such a threat in the eyes. Oh, so manly.
Okay.
If you're trying to get me to meet with you some evening, afraid you're just wasting your time.
An evening? Impossible. I shall require the soft light of mid-afternoon for this portrait.
Portrait?
Indeed. Yours. En face. Actual size. With the finest vista Toussaint affords behind you. Pose for me. You must. Naturally, I shall pay the compensation due to you for your modeling services.
Don't see why not. Long as it doesn't take long.
It shan't, never worry. We've but a short distance to journey into the hills outside of town. A perfect landscape perfectly to frame your perfect physiognomy.
Let's go then.
I need only fetch my easel and palettes from my studio. We shall meet at noon at the western gate, near the palace. From where we'll venture forth together.
The serendipity. Master Witcher, what luck to happen upon you.
Got work for me? New contract?
Of the contract in question, you acquitted yourself beautifully years past. on your last sojourn in Beauclair. I was in a bit of a bind at the time, do you remember? Yet I swore a solemn vow to pay you in full one day.
Guess it rings a bell.
Sadly, you went on your way before I could settle matters with you. So, I took your coin and placed it in an account for safekeeping.
What kind of account?
A savings account at Cianfanelli Bank. You need but walk in and withdraw. The sum must be rather substantial by now.
Thanks. Head over there first chance I get. Gotta stop by that bank.
A ver cuánto habrá crecido con todo.
The Duchess summoned him. Wonder what for? The Witcher's not nearly as
Need to come back during the day.
¿Que no es de día?
No safer place than a bank.
Welcome to Cianfanelli Bank, where we look after your coin as if it were our own, and the customer's always right. How might I be of service?
Got an account here. Like to make a withdrawal.
Naturally. Your name?
Geralt of Rivia.
Wait a moment, please, while I find the relevant record.
Un Michi.
I'm afraid I can't help you. Extraordinary circumstances, you see. There's a note in the records. The account holder is dead.
That's inaccurate, as you can see.
It's some kind of mistake. The note is clearly an error. To reactivate the account, you'll need permit A38. For more information, please go to window number 1.
Alright. Where's window number 1?
Malditos bancos, siempre haciendo lo mismo.
Welcome to Cianfanelli Bank, where we look after your coin as if it were our own, etc., etc. How can I help you, sir?
I'd like to reactivate my account, so I need a copy of permit A38.
Wrong window, I fear.
Happen to know where I can do it then?
Let me think. Perhaps upstairs, in records? Or downstairs in the archive? You must ask them, sir.
Do just that.
Maldita burocracia. Lo mismo pasa en la realidad.
All in order?
El piso de arriba.
Sorry, gotta get through.
Welcome to Cianfanelli Bank, where we look after your coin as if it were our own, and the customer is always right. How might I help you?
This where I get permit A38?
Naturally. Just hand me your Form 202, please.
What the fuck?
Form 202. Alright. Where do I get that document?
Allow me to explain. Permit A38 can only be issued upon presentation of Form 202, as stated specifically in Ordinance N60. Please, go to window number 1.
Just came from there. Never mind. Be back shortly with Form 202.
Espero que valga la pena.
You cut in front of me, sir.
Did no such thing. Been standing here the whole time.
Is that so? You know you're the third today to try that ruse. I will not stand for this. Just you wait, I'll teach you some manners.
Go on, hit me.
Oh, gentlemen, if you wish to raise a ruckus, do it outside.
Outside, now!
Ah, todo lo que tengo que hacer por unos cuantas monedas.
Come on, come closer.
I shall teach you the meaning of decency. Poor simpleton, prepare to be humbled.
How long you gonna make me wait?
I shall teach you the meaning of decency. Poor simpleton, prepare to be humbled. Uncouth, petty, bourgeois cuts in line, then resorts to fisticuffs.
It seems they've settled their dispute.
I shall teach you the meaning of decency.
Sir,
So, she mentions nothing Nazeri. But I tell you, the test this is an understatement. Nazeri? I'd never...
Come on. Where the hell'd she go? Hair pomade. Need to follow the scent. Could be the lead I need.
I truly wonder who she got.
What can I do for you? Welcome to Gianfanelli Bank.
No safer place than a bank.
Enough excitement.
Collins.
So you see, she claims puffed sleeves will be in fashion next season.
Excuse me. Got something I gotta take care of at window
You
one.
cannot be serious. I too find it hard to believe. For...
Excuse me.
Can you not see what it says there? We're on our break.
Celine, darling, sign this for me, will you?
Oh, there you are. Listen, there's
We
something
are on break.
Ah, you try to be polite, it just never gets through.
Got no choice, I guess. Need to wait till they're done with their break.
You must wait. They have their break now. So, what do you hope to get here?
Permit A38. Though, guess I need Form 202 as well now.
Form 202. Easy peasy. Certificate P. Now, that is a challenge. But, as we are both forced to wait, fancy.
Venga, porque no hace tiempo que no juego Win, aunque ya no hay necesidad, creo.
Let's lay him out.
Now, that I understand.
Antes jugaba Win a cada rato porque... ¿Cómo se llama? Había una misión con el Wind, pero ya la acabé ya. Que era vencer a los profesionales. Así es que ahora solamente es como un pasatiempo. Este no creo que necesite. Puta madre. Hice un mal clic.
A seasoned player, I see. Congratulations. As your prize, I shall reveal to you my foolproof method for cutting through this. I have seen them try everything. Magic, hypnosis, bribery.
Might as well go if nothing works. There's nothing I can do.
Be kind. Be pleasant. This and only this. The woman here, she sits at her window 12 hours each day without hearing so much as a good day from anyone. But muster up some flowers, some perfume.
Right.
Good.
Tengo flores. Flores, 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 flores. Creo que sí tengo flores. Creo. Tengo fruta. Perfume. No, no sé si tendré.
Welcome to Chanfanelli Bank, where we look after your court.
Need Form 202 to get a copy of Permit A38. Do you know that? Couldn't have told me? Wasted a lot of time because of you.
Please, sir. There's no need to lose your temper. I thought it obvious and thus needed no stating. The form will soon be read.
Geralt of Rivia.
Let me find it. Get on, Gemel. Sorry, sir, I cannot issue Form 202.
Excuse me?
The applicant in question has been declared dead, officially. Now, do tell me, sir, how am I to enter that into the ledger?
Like musky aromas, right?
And how would you know that, sir?
Smelled it. When you walked by. That scent you wear? Lovely. So I thought to myself, bet she'll like this too.
Oh, but I shouldn't, really.
Please, accept it as a token of my thanks for your help with my file.
Oh. You, sir, are quite the charmer. Ah, please, wait a moment. I shall fetch Master Cinfanelli. Perhaps he'll arrange something that excludes the paperwork.
Voy a intentarlo en el banco a ver si así agilizan las cosas.
You tell him dinna disturb, but no, always some bugger who can't stand to wait. Plough me, who's this? Hearty greetings, Master Geralt. You haven't paid us a visit in eons.
Been a bit busy, but I'm back now and I need your help with something.
Of course. Now do tell, how can I help you?
Got a problem with my account. Wanted to withdraw some coins, see, but...
Nae problem there, we'll get you paid up in a jiffy. Just gonna need to settle yon tiny wee trifle.
Heard that already. Permit A38, among others.
Oh, my hands are tied without them, Geralt. But I see you're a quick learner in the ways of banking. You'll get them in a heartbeat.
Cianfanelli, no more excuses. Pay out my coin, now.
Come on, Master Witcher, for why the ire? There's no need. We'll have it all for you. You just need to see the necessary documents.
Got a document right here means a hell of a lot more than any of your forms or permits. Have a look.
Her Enlightened Highness, she's hired you.
Mm-hmm. And as her personal emissary, I demand access to my account, right now.
Aye, Master Witcher. This way. So how's the trade these days, Master Witcher?
Can't complain.
Good for you, because in our neck of the woods things are dark, dark shite. Wine sales are stuck in the muck and sinking deeper. It's the fucking wretched names, I tell you. Folk out with the duchy haven't any notion how to say cote de blessure and all that. It twists their tongues in bloody knots. Makes them ashamed to ask for it. Done. Deposit box 256. Last one on the right.
A ver, tanta burocracia para ver cuánto me han depositado.
What the hell's this, Cianfanelli? Box is empty.
Well, coins got to circulate. So when we learned you were dead, Master, we, circulated yours. Purchased stocks, bonds, invested in a few vineyards. Before we knew it, there was hee-haw left in the box.
Me habían
Really ought to
robado.
call it what it is. You robbed me, plain and simple.
Nay, Master Witcher, never. I wouldn't dare.
Oh, you'd dare. And now you'll answer for it. Open the gate.
Master Witcher, I'll pay it all back, every red copper. I swear it on my nana's beard.
Fooled me once, not about to let you fool me again.
Master Geralt, I beg you, keep your heat. We can work this out, I know we can.
Rip that coin out of your throat if I have to.
Guards, help! Come on, come to Daddy!
Come on, come closer.
Ah, en serio, ¿por qué los enanos podemos usar armas y yo no puedo? ¿O sí puedo?
Scalp the wee shite!
Not good.
Debe ser difícil pelear contra enanos. Te debe lastimar la espalda en jorobarte tanto. Aunque acá en Perú somos chatos. Así es que creo que no había problema.
Aquí. When I get my hands on that
A nivel mundial creo que somos los más pequeños.
Aye, Marianne, close the account and pay the man his coin. Thank you. Master Witcher, your coin. Just dinna go making any more trouble, all right?
This it? Expected a few thousand at least.
Well, there's things to account for. Taxes, inflation, and so on. The economy's nobody's fault, is it?
Might have guessed.
Ah, and Master Witcher, one more thing. Dinna come back to my bank ever again. Can do without patrons like you. I thought...
Please go.
Todo para 200 orens. Me lo imaginaba.
Hey! Excuse me.
He's not here. That's the butcher of Blaviken. These knights of ours should turn their attentions to the Vantergills, not parade about in tourneys.
Oh!
Come ladies, come knights, come mates, come lords, come
Which
adventure
believe it. Was that
lovers.
truly necessary? And our knights with chopped liver?
Poor.
Whoa! A witcher!
Need to get...
No puedo ver el perfume de día. Ahí hay un pequeño rastro, pero acá... Ah, ya sea por acá. Luego sube...
Poor.
Scent leads to this door. Oop. Sorry to interrupt, I guess.
This is not what it seems. Word of honor. I tripped, rolled, tumbled, and landed where she already lay.
Psst! Hughes! That's not him!
I swear, this is all an unfortunate coincidence, a series thereof.
That's not my husband.
Ay, pieles.
Not your husband? Who are you, and why are you in my home? Out, now, or I'll summon the guards!
Calm down. Just here to talk.
I believe we have nothing to talk about.
Oh, we do. Just to kick things off, you're in great form for a man your age.
I eat well, start the day with a glass of wine. That preserves the body wonderfully.
Interesting. Might try it. Say, ever heard of Reginald Dobry, his statue?
Everyone in the city's heard of it. Reginald's a paragon, a national hero.
That's so. You seem well informed, Hughes. Maybe you know who stole Reginald's testicles.
I can explain everything. This...
Rosalinda! I know you're in there! You and that fancy pants of yours!
Oh no, not him too. This really is not my day.
Got you, you rogue! Prepare for a shellacking, scallop! What the laugh's this? Rosalinda! One I could forgive you, but two at one time!
Wait, got nothing to do with this.
Take me for a fool? I'll teach you to fish in another man's pond!
Got no time for this. Go home.
Yes, that'll be best. I'm done here.
Pobre cachudo.
I don't know, but that would have gone horribly for me had you not intervened. I thank you for saving my skin.
Mm-hmm. So, time to talk.
Rosalinda, my dove, please allow us a moment. All right. I admit I stole the stones. And you will never believe it, but they work. Today, Rosalinda and I, well, 3 times and counting.
3 times? Impressive.
Isn't it? At my age. That's more than the entire last decade.
All the same, you stole those stones and you gotta return them.
Listen, perhaps we might strike a deal. Hmm? Let me keep the stones. I'll pay you. Grant me this, I beg you. They've made me young again.
No chance. Need to take the stones, pure and simple.
But if you were to leave them with me for a day or 2, 3 at the most.
Shit out of luck. Sorry.
At the day's end, it's good I had a chance to use them at all. Here, take them.
Thanks. And good luck. Actually think you'll do just fine without them.
They say that I read the report has such extraordinary new colours. Some of the glass just in less.
Come knights, come mates, come lords.
Unter Duke Raymond's rule.
Well, have you recovered Reginald's family jewels?
Yep, got them back.
Lepiotus luscious lips, it's them! It's really them! I hope this modest reward nonetheless conveys the extent of my gratitude. And look in on us tomorrow for the grand reopening. You shall stroke Reginald at no charge on the house.
A ver, ponle sus testículos. Ay, me duele con solo verlos. Au, au. Ah. A ver qué misiones hay.
Wine, sunlight captured the famed gallant of Ribbon.
Places, my cough's Oh, it seems we're in for trouble.
Fiddlesticks, this... Greetings, brave hero. I am Raphael de Serman, and I am the Ducal Camarlengo.
I'm Geralt. So what is it you do here?
I pay the knight's errand.
For what?
Our knights wander the roads, protecting Tusa from bandits and monsters. It is fitting and just that they be recompensed appropriately for these toils. Note, sir, that should you successfully smash a Hans, save a brother knight from peril, or extract a captured merchant from the hands of cutthroats, come see me. You shall be rewarded. Speaking of pay, my most heartfelt gratitude, sir.
Wouldn't mind a glance.
Well, go in peace for a night.
Mierda, y cerca de 14, ya.
Summoning a witcher? Was it truly necessary?
No two ways about it.
A man who dare not down some red is a man whose wife's like to thump his head.
I do not know how I will ever repay you, Witcher.
Don't expect to be paid. Hope you're feeling better, that's all.
Oh, yes, I feel my strength returning thanks chiefly to Barnabas Basil's care.
Horrible ordeal you endured. Glad I cut it short.
Yes, years of suffering. You know what was worse than the hunger? Watching my loved ones, my children grow old and die. All my family's long gone now. The last of my kin perished decades past. I fear I've nowhere to go.
This is a big house, big estate. You can stay here.
Truly? I could never infringe so on your hospitality. Yet,
Yeah?
after all I've suffered, the years of starvation, I've but one dream. At last to prepare food that fortifies, nourishes, to delight in the tastes and smells of spices, to sit at one table with others and eat.
Don't see a problem if that's your dream. You could help Barnabas Basil in the kitchen. Eating his meals. You know he's not a culinary virtuoso.
Nothing could make me happier. Thank you.
No, thank you. House could use a woman's touch.
I've one other thing I'd like to tell you. Many years ago, my father assembled valuables for my dowry. I never wed, so they remained unclaimed. These baubles are no use to me now, but to you, well...
Por eso es importante apoyar siempre a las
let them be
abuelitas.
a token of, if you wish to find them, you must go to my old home, to Trastamara. The dowry lies hidden in a barrel in the cellar.
Do just that. See you later.
Take care, Witcher, and remember... I thank you for letting me stay.
No, no tengo problema con eso, pero quería saber si había un plato de comida. ¿Dónde hay? ¿Dónde está mi comida? Cocíname, abuelita. Ay, mi abuelita. Ah, no hay nada por acá. Pero tengo bastante dinero, así es que vamos a probar. ¿Dónde está? No, 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 no. Está acá. Mi mayordomo.
Renovations coming along all right, Barnabas?
Superbly, sir. General refurbishment has been completed. And I took the liberty of adding 2 racks in News, the late...
If you say I should...
Sir, we received a shipment of wine. I had the barrels unloaded and stored in the...
Thanks. Take a look.
Splendid. I was told to...
Starting to really like this place. Maybe we should keep going.
As you wish, sir. Shall we see to the house?
Feels like by investing a bit of coin, I could make the house more functional.
Indeed. Momentum is best maintained once established. Now that we've finished the general renovations, you might begin to consider such things as a new bed or...
Was wondering about the guest...
Oh, but that is immaterial. All self-respecting homes should boast a comfortable guest room. What if someone were to drop...
Yeah.
I can tell a man of action immediately. I'll see to it myself. Is there any...
Along the path of...
I agree.
Yes.
It goes without saying. By this time tomorrow...
Thinking about buying a
Excellent idea. In your profession, rest is supremely...
Great.
True indeed.
Could use another...
I know of it.
Fine.
Of course, at one.
Got these spacious ground.
Oh, yes. The way I see things, given your trade, sir. With the general refurbishment now done, I would have...
Una mesa de reparación de armaduras.
My armor needs work from time to time. You know, oil this, reinforce that. Could you...
Admiral Rompali once hired a specialist who made the finest armorer's tables.
Good.
Immediately, sir. Will you be needing...
In my trade, my blades get...
Of course.
Una piedra de afilar. 1000 también.
And send out...
Of course.
You know, Roach, my horse? Well, we've been through a lot together. And since I finally got a decent place to stay...
Oh, a sturdy stable testified...
My Roach deserves the best.
I shall get to work at once. Will you be needing anything else, sir?
So, sometimes I have...
Well, you're in luck, sir.
Good idea, Bart.
The idea is... Will you be needing...
Know what? Changed my mind.
I shall be glad to...
Thanks.
A ver, invertí todo mi dinero en mi casa. ¿Cuánto dinero me queda? 5000 de 14000. Ah. Bueno. Todo sea por un bonito hogar. La bodega. Acá. ¿Dónde está esto? Acá.
Strange. Something behind this wall, I think.
¿Por qué tengo que saquear mi propio... No sé... mi habitación de vinos? La verga, ¿todo esto es mío? Es enorme.
Laboratory. Must have been an alchemist at one time.
Laboratorio de alquimia. En el laboratorio puedes tratar fantasmas trabajando para convertir monstruos en donaciones básicas. Ah, o sea, los puedo convertir de lo que era a un poco menos. O algo así.
Foes yesterday, partners today, and tomorrow, lovebirds tomorrow.
Interesante, interesante. ¿Puedo investigar esta isla? A ver dónde está. ¿Y cómo llego hasta ahí? ¿Cómo llego hasta ahí? Desde acá. ¿Por qué está cerrado?
Something's not right.
Un aceite contra espectros, vampiros, espectros. ¿Qué es eso?
Somehow Ethan made our ladies more eager. A thousand thanks,
A ver. Vamos, Roach. Qué hermoso paisaje.
Hey, over here, please.
Heard you calling. Wanted to talk?
I did. For we're
Need a maid with a broom, not a witch.
You fail to understand. These are huge. The size of pigs or dogs.
Mm-hmm. Not talking about spiders then. Talking about arachnomorphs.
Call them what you will. You must smash the road.
First things first.
Pues arañas gigantes, 201.
Not far now.
Está bien. 195.
Not far now.
Tampoco. Ya 186.
Not far now.
Mucho para ti.
I
174.
knew we would agree terms.
Arachnomorphs don't look much like bunnies, but they sure breed like them. Best nip the problem.
You make mountains out of molehills, Vilma.
Verga, ¿por qué bajan tanto? Ah, no, me rindo. A la mierda, baja demasiado. No tengo algo contra eso. Madre. A ver, ya se me acabaron las bombas. Puedo usar bombas de frío.
Show me what you got.
Se me rompe mucho la espada. ¿Qué pasó acá? A ver cómo va mis... Montaje en el rojo mayor. Ok. Yo creo que tengo uno. ¿Qué es esto? A ver, dice, cada golpe fatal que propines con una espada desmembra al enemigo o activará modo de rematarlo. Con cada golpe que propines con un arma de combate cuerpo a cuerpo, la potencia de ataque aumentará 5% hasta que finalice el combate, A ver... Ok. Inmortal. Cuando tu vitalidad llega a 0, no. Tras un contraataque exitoso, no. Este puede ser. Ay, carajo.
What's new, handsome knight? Any tidings?
All taken care of. Went inside and cleaned up.
Thank the gods. And you too, of course.
Was looking...
¿Qué es esto? A ver, fórmula de transmutación de bucatágeno menor de rojo a azul. Ah, esto es para cambiar. Lo que yo quería. Ah, esto es lo que yo quería. Esto es salitre. Y por si acaso. Por si acaso. Perfecto. De acá no le puedo vender nada, de acá tampoco.
How's the man proof?
No witches. Whatever.
What? Butch off! I'm working here!
I do what they pay me to do. That's it.
¿Por acá qué hay cerca? Ah, había una misión de explorar la isla.
Drink! Give me a drink!
¿Por qué hay en la isla?
I'm walking on water. Just like...
Like who?
Like a pond skater. Who are you thinking?
No matter. I suppose you thought nothing else in life could surprise you, eh? Wrong.
Hey, happen to know how the hell I can walk on that water?
Naturally, I know. Since time immemorial have I dwelt in solitude on the shore, and I can testify to the extraordinary nature of the lake.
What's so extraordinary about it? I mean, besides the fact that you can walk on its surface.
A sword, most wondrous, lies in its depths. I watch over it. The blade may be grasped solely by one who possesses the 5 chivalric virtues.
Folk call me a lot of things, but virtuous? I don't know.
Yet I do know, for I know who you are. You have proven yourself capable of great sympathy. You are a man of honor, as many can attest. Of humble means yourself. You showed generosity to others. Your valor is the stuff of legends. Reason guides your actions, as it does those of all who are wise. You have proven the 5 chivalric virtues dwell in your heart.
Mean the sword's mine? I can dive in and take it?
The sword deserves the hand of a master. You must prove your skills are worthy through combat atop the water's surface. Are you ready?
Anytime.
Then draw your blade.
Mierda.
Come on!
You have proven worthy of wielding the blade, beyond all doubt.
Behold, your Arendite.
We've met before.
Certainly. The hermit admitted he knew you, remember?
The Lady of the Lake.
It is I. Forget not that you are a man right and honourable, devoted to doing good. And for these reasons you received the blade.
Ah, The Witcher
Now
1.
bear it. And I trust this time you shall not lose it.
Eso depende. ¿Será buena la espada?
Just wonderful.
A ver qué tal es. ¡Wow! ¡La miércoles! Por supuesto que es buena. ¿Pero por qué tiene mi nivel? Solo espero que no sea algo que digamos nivel 50, nivel 50, nivel 60, nivel 60. Qué buena espada, mijo. ¿Qué más hay? Ok, como yo acá.
Whoa! Let's go!
Camp's abandoned, but a lot of this damage is recent. Guess I arrived just a little too late. Should look around now. Still, bled to death. Big beast inflicted these wounds. Clear from the claw marks. Must have a toothy smile, too, judging by what ripped his throat open. Signs of a fight. Paw prints, beastly ones, that's clear. Just on this spot, though. Aerial attack. Must have been. Blood. Of the fresh variety. Monster attack was recent. Draconid. Gotta be. Maybe a basilisk? Except these prints don't belong to any variety I know. Just a little different. Area's dangerous. I'd say there's a basilisk nesting around here. You'd be wise to remain at some distance.
Yes, I'm familiar with the matter, and quite proud to say a basilisk does nest here. I look after it personally.
Look after it? It's not exactly a pet. Beasts murdering folk who come through here.
Just a minute. It does not murder those who do not trespass upon its territory. I posted a number of signs, warnings, specifically to prevent anyone from coming to any harm.
Well, a lot of good they did. Got a freshly mangled corpse right here.
Most likely a merchant, the poor bloke. Just today, I learned 2 traders had chosen this route despite the signs. I came as quick as I could to warn them. Too late, alas. I've instructed my servants. They shall take the body, return it to the family with a generous sum as recompense.
Who exactly are you? And how did you develop such an interest in the beast?
Count Borges, happy to be of service. As to the beast, well, this subspecies is our dynastic symbol. The Disalfareses have for centuries signed with the Regulus Platinum. As family legend has it, a female of the species rescued an ancestor, a boy at the time, from a burning building.
Malarkey.
To be sure, but beautiful malarkey it is.
Where's the basilisk nesting? Any idea?
Of course I've an idea. But you don't really expect me to tell you. Those are not toy swords. I know your intentions.
Find it myself then. Easy to track with its distinct paw prints. Mentioned 2 merchants, so I might also look for the other corpse. Busted barrels. Contents spilled all over. Must have been tannin in there. Used to treat leather. Beast smashed the barrels. That's how the scent got on the scale.
Your Coco is so very curious. Strong scents especially intrigue her. The barrels, they must have drawn her in. Drawn her to the caravan.
Basilisk scales lined with venom. Not nearly so fine. Attack. Could be more basilisk must have caught the second victim here. Anyway, got 2 scents. Venom and tannin. Ought to be enough to track the beast.
Why track her at all? Your caste is protected. Her death would forever destabilize the ecosystem. Who knows what would happen? I see unforeseeable consequences down the line. Simply refrain from provoking her. Harm her not, and she too will leave you untouched. I've long suspected they do it on purpose. Scent their goods. They seek to...
Odors dispersed. Seems to be everywhere. Basilisk must be high in the sky. Bloodstains. Clear as day. Sense perceptible again. Just as I expected. Second victim, but relatively unscathed. Basilisk must have been dragging him back to its nest for later. Dropped him for some reason. Wonder why. Hear something, but it's no basilisk screech. Human voices?
Not about to roost in its nest with warriors.
Yamo, Harry, prepare the equipment. Beast wandered off somewheres. We got to lure it back. And who might you be?
Funny. A about to ask you the same.
They call us the Reavers.
Reavers? Wouldn't happen to hail from Crinfrid, would you?
Aye, we do. But how's it you know? And again, who the hell are you?
Geralt of Rivia. I'm a witcher. Know your brethren in arms. Bohold, Kenneton Desperate, New Boy too.
Ah, you're that witcher. Aye, Bohold mentioned you. Said you swing a mean sword.
A professional. Good you came along. Could take on the brute together. Talk is the venom's something horrifying. Could use another pair of hands. Fee what we've gotten from the guild, we'll share it fair and square. You in?
Gentlemen, this hurts my ears and pains my heart. You aim to kill your caste? It cannot be. The creature is protected.
If you fear to lose the guild's reward, I shall repay it, and reward you doubly to leave the beast be. You cannot slay the last living specimen of a near-extinct subspecies.
Willing to pay, are you? Long as we do nothing? That's rather novel. What say you to that, master? Far as I know, beasts culled the human race by 5 already.
Matar a la bestia, no matar a la bestia.
Basilisk lives for now. We're not gonna kill it.
A witcher defending a beast. Ever seen that, lads? You like them peaches?
Ah, no scrapping with filth today, it seems. But, you made some mention of coin, as I recall.
I did indeed. And the word once given...
Your share, Witcher.
Easiest job I've ever done. Godspeed, Witcher. Strange working with you. Strange, but nice.
Godspeed, boys.
You spared your caste. I thank you. And be assured, I'll take great care she not dine on any other souls.
Gotta try harder. Figure out a way to keep folk out of this area.
That I shall do. Master, you must accept more, be it a symbolic sum. Had you not come along, the Reefers would surely have slain my Yokast.
El tipo se pudre en plata.
Thanks.
Yokast has flown her nest.
Must have sensed a threat. Likely to return eventually, though.
She'll return. Always does. I suspect I might even know where she's gone. I tracked her away and believe she might have found a new mate. It's an ordinary basilisk, not a silvery one. But something might come of it. Who knows? Your caste could lay new eggs. Perhaps produce an entirely new crossbreed.
Sure hope not. Take care.
Bueno, si una bestia peligrosa, no puede ser el último en morir.
Take it easy.
Además, si se mueren todos, el brujo se queda sin trabajo. Acá hay...
Faster! Faster! Take him alive! attachments!
No, para mí, nada te puede ser. Más 15 de armadura. Ok. Siguiente punto. Podría ir acá y luego voy allá. No, mejor continúo con historia.
Head to the pheasantry.
The famed Geralt of Rivia.
Apologize.
Lover of witches and succubi.
It stings scrapings around here.
¿Cómo voy a ese punto?
A group of rocks amidst the trees, willies are swinging betwixt ends.
Come here. Be nimble. Be quick. Geralt, so content to see you. Le Papillon, troubadour. Remember?
Hey there.
I've never found the opportune moment. See, I never had a chance, in fact, to say I'm a devoted fan.
Thanks.
Of Master Dandelion. I know the bards, every ballad in his cycle about the Witcher. Oh, I cannot believe my luck.
Need something from me?
Indeed, a matter most magnificent. My coiffeur, Jean-Louis Lotovic, has gone missing. Listen, fair folk, to our glory.
What happened exactly? Claim the hairdresser's...
Yes. I've no doubt something's transpired. I'm certain he'd be honored.
Who's gonna pay me to find this barber?
I will. Such opportunity.
Fine, but unusual.
Naturally. Yes, by all means. As you wish.
Fine, see what I can learn. Now, if you have to come with me, just one request. Stay out of the way. Mine and my swords.
Of course. You shan't even notice me.
What's the matter?
I've hit upon the perfect ending.
Thought this was about a witcher and a coiffeur.
Her Grace can be as fickle as the colt she rides. Well then.
At the door, by breaking it down. Scissors are completely dull. No way you could use these to cut hair. Empty pomade jar. Strong floral This jar is empty too. Very strong.
Le Papillon, you lucky scum.
Lock's untouched. No attempt at forced entry. This jar is empty too. The coiffeur's log. A manicure, curling, Centrian pendulum, Rivian ponytail, raftsman's due. His appointments. Last one was a certain Lady La Pompadour. Know her?
Yes, a dear old bird. Jean-Louis done her.
Sketch here. Looks like a map. This mean anything to you?
I may understand where it points.
Think I understand.
As do I. Perhaps. Around he looked, yet all was
Mind being quiet for a minute? Think I might know what happened to the hairdresser. No evidence of a break-in, no signs of a struggle. To my mind, he just went out to find ingredients for his pomade. Looks like he ran out. Of pomade.
Yes, indeed. He'd have gone into the meadows beyond the city to gather flower petals for it. Trolls must...
Think you could find the place using his map?
Naturally.
Lead the way then.
Shaylee at shone in its azure glow, sand marking times like a daisical flow.
Richard, what a mincemeat. Morning, messing everything up. Drop it all.
Behold, the location from the map.
Damn it, get that!
What beast was that?
An archospore.
Might there be more nearby?
Who knows?
And your sharpened senses, what do they say?
That you'd rather turn and run.
Oh, a primo jest. Let us continue onward. I know you'll stand in my defense. You will you not? On to the second point on the map. The witch's blade flash juices spouted and poured, covering all about in an archospore's gore. No piece of the stylist fell from its bowels. The friseur had been nabbed by aught else most foul. There! Jean-Louis' basket! I'd recognize it anywhere. He was here. We can be
A
certain
basket of
now.
flower petals. Same smell as the pomade. Grass is trampled. Multiple sets of footprints. A little blood. Seems you were right. He ran into trouble.
Phew! What luck! I just hope it's not Cyclopes. Hard-pressed to find a rhyme for that. So? On his trail yet, are you? A tale glory stewed of a missing friseur and a witcher most lewd. No, that's not...
Ground's made of rock. Trail's gone cold. Wandered deeper into the cave.
My, a talk so darkness, to brought one to fear.
Fear uninspiring. No rhymes at the ready.
Pure poppycock, you beard mangler! The latest rage in some bomb-botched cove here. We're in Nilfgaard, you bung munch!
What did he do to you?
What did he do? He coiffed me, gave me a duck's ass, an ape drape, a beaver battle, I don't even know. So ashamed I couldn't attend the tourney. I'd have proved my valor. Mademoiselle Vivian de
Un peinado poto de pato.
Then this scallywag with his talk of the chance by the hair on my head.
Got him back good from what I can see.
That is but the start. I've not yet decided if I shouldn't snip off something more.
It's hair. It'll grow back. Really want to kill a man because he gave you a bad cut.
And who are you, gadabout, to lecture me, a heraldic lord? With a bleeding champion of the oppressed men? At him!
Listen, children, a story you shall hear of a witcher who walloped a rogue knight's steady hair.
I shall slaughter that shit stylist out of my way! Then do the same to the fucking head!
Maldita sea, se bugueó otra vez la espada.
Le Papillon, Le Beholder's wounds. You saved me at the last second.
You're welcome. Jean-Louis Ludovic, I presume. Let's get out of here before he...
Quiet, both of you! I've got it! They froze in their fear, the knight's henchmen and squires, while his bowels set loose, heavenward spiraled. The witcher cleft him in two lacerated, his neck swing the swine adroitly castrated. With one more caress from the witcher's blade, the knight's guts popped out, his breakfast betrayed. Then he hobbled a pace on his stump arms like...
What about my pay?
I've decided you should receive a reasonable share of the royalties. Payable, let us say, semi-annually?
Meaning you're broke just now.
I owe you 1,000 thanks, Master Witcher. I'll gladly pay your reward. Not to mention trimming you when you see the need and come by.
Thanks. Take care now.
Come on, Roach. That's it, Roach.
The guard brings peace to our domains. Flout its rick and rot in chains.
A tip of the hat to the thorny thing.
Greetings.
A witcher from the School of the Wolf, here in...
Geralt of Rivia. Seem pretty...
Rather. Mind you, it's no monster hunt, but I'm sure you'll be interested all the same. I'm an armorer, see, and I've for years sought diagrams for witcher armor of...
Heard of them. Never seen any, though.
Not quite. For I've been lucky enough to learn that their holders came to
If you know where to look, what...
No offense, but do I look like a rough-hewn No. I rather leave it to someone for...
All these diagrams somehow wound up in Toussaint?
Toussaint was once home to Tiensail, a legendary and now deceased elfin master armorer. Witches from all corners of...
Heard about him. Supposed to have been the best.
And thus he charged the king's ransom for his work. Witches would take difficult, dangerous work to earn...
Got it. Find them, find the diagram.
As it happens, what he told me... Well, we must strike a deal. I shall...
Where do I look for these diagrams?
I know of 5 likely fallen witches, each from a different school. Of the wolf, griffin, cat, bear, and manticore. Which should I start?
Tell me about my brother.
His name was Aton. I remember him well. A few years ago, an archaeological expedition arrived in Toussaint from Castel Gros.
What kind of danger did he mean?
Legend claims wraiths haunt the chambers beneath Termes.
The Griffin. What can you tell me about him?
He came some 200 years ago. But my master... He showed my master his diagrams, paid a deposit, and was
Any idea where he went?
No. It said he left in a
Let's talk about the cat.
A year ago, Bartolome de Lord... You see, at the time, he was working on new armor for the ducal cup.
The diagram you saw, was it really a witch?
Beyond any doubt. It's a shame Delaunay didn't let me drop. Possibly a well-founded fear. Soon after, Delaunay disappeared.
Tell me more about the bear, can you?
He appeared shortly after Master Tiensail took me on as his apprentice.
Witchers never have too much coin.
True. This one clearly was not wealthy. But he pledged. Time passed. The bear never showed. And my master sent me to the Two-Fort.
School of the Manticore. Probably know the least about it. Though once, long ago, wore some armor forged there.
My master said the Manticores have their... He made a poor impression on my master. His tank, Tiensail, slammed the door in his face, and the Witcher, however, failed to return. Bastoy prison, where he was held,
What do you have?
Mi caballo. Mhm. Esto se vende, esto se vende, esto se vende. No hay nada de 40 que tenga para fabricar. 40, 45, 47, 40 y algo. La armadura viperina. Mira, acá hay una de 45. Espada de acero. Acero, yo tengo una de plata. No estaría mal. Más 44. Ah, no hay 46. Este se ve mejor todavía. Mucho mejor. Y acá, ¿qué tenemos? Grifos, 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 grifos.
Farewell.
Good luck on the path.
Dios a la espera de Geralt.
Greeting.
This elven master.
I know.
What do you... Farewell.
Todas las búsquedas de tesoro que no he completado. Son difíciles. Aunque ya para ese nivel no hay mucho que me den.
I wonder how much a witcher pays in taxes.
Here in Beauclair, all's right and fair.
Defend Geralt of Rivia.
Ah, what? What's going on? Pretty crap idea sleeping at the clogs. Unless you don't mind some clever little beast making off with your coin pouch.
The notice, is that it? Are you a witcher, master?
Noises at the cemetery. You the one they bother?
Yes, yes, and I'm alone in that, it seems. That it... I took the matter up with the ducal guard. They claim they found nothing, but I'm not sure they even bothered to look. What's left for me to do? Should I sniff about the cemetery myself?
Mi padre también le tocó el día de ayer la primera vacuna.
How much will I get for this?
Nos fuimos a las 5 de la mañana porque la vacunación comenzaba a las 7. Queríamos ir temprano.
What? Much too much.
Y nos quedamos desde las 5 hasta las
I don't believe I have
6 y... No, hasta las... casi punto las 7 para estar ahí.
Festival discount. On a... Agreed.
Fine,
No one's come.
Could be, but doesn't need to.
También le dieron su descanso ayer.
Rightly say what would be worse. Whatever the case, Godspeed, Master.
La vacunación. ¿Por fin dejaremos de usar mascarillas? ¿Quién sabe? ¿Qué les contaremos a nuestros nietos? Vivimos la época donde hubo una pandemia de talla mundial. Acá están aplicando la Pfizer. No sé si es China o no, no sé dónde es. Después le toca la vacuna a mi madre el domingo. Y a los jóvenes, o sea, yo tengo 25, a mí me tocará supongo ya finales de año. No lo sé la verdad. Pero por lo menos el presidente actual ya compró todas las vacunas para todos los peruanos. O sea, ya estamos solamente esperando a que nos digan cuándo nos toca para no hacer multitud. Pero ya tenemos todas las vacunas compradas. ¿Quién cerca por ahí? Eso dicen. Hay algunos videos en YouTube, TikTok y todo eso, que la gente que se ha vacunado ahora es como un imán. Se le pegan las cucharas, se le pegan las monedas. Me da risa. Ah, qué chévere. ¿Cuántas dosis son de esta británica? ¿Una sola vacuna o son varias? Acá en la Pfizer son creo que 2 o 3. Porque la segunda dosis a mi padre le toca de acá a una semana.
Halt, Master. A beast lurks in there.
Right. Expected as much, 'cause I...
Shh, quiet, before you wake it. Come, I've camped nearby. We shall talk there. What do they call you? What's your crest? Speak!
Geralt of Rivia, crest of the bridge. Hail and well met. Francois Lagaffe, I presume. Your betrothed sent me. See, you've been gone a while, so you've got her worried.
Well, indeed, for Grotore is
En mi caso no sé si me puedo vacunar o no, sino que tengo una enfermedad de la sangre. Y he visto pocos casos que les termina matando, y espero que no sea mi caso. No quiero un hematólogo para saber si yo soy apto o no apto.
Wouldn't happen to need any help, would you?
I don't know. After all, I did swear a solemn oath to...
Deposit the beast's head at your beloved's feet. No mention of you killing it all by yourself, though.
All in all, I suppose you're right. We must fight side by side, then. For honor.
secretary.
Perhaps we should turn back? If there's no beast, there's no beast. Damn shame, but we tried.
Not so fast. Let's take a look around. Impressive. You'd think you were in a winter garden.
Comenzaron desde los más abuelitos hasta los de mediana edad. Con los más ancianos comenzaron y luego están bajando así cada 2 años, 2 años, 2 años. Dracónicos. No, me dice que tengo que leer la del Banques. ¿Dónde está? A ver.
Very well. To work then. Gods, thy will be done.
Mierda, ¿cuánto baja?
By my troth, the damned brute was sturdy. I'm grateful, Witcher. You aided me greatly.
High time you returned to Beauclair, brave knight.
Nay, nay. The head of this beast is a trifle, wholly inadequate to express the love I harbor for my betrothed. The world awaits. To honor her, I shall cut down another, more terrible beast.
Take my advice. Grab the damned head and cut the shit.
I beg your pardon. That I wish to make my beloved's name known the world over to bring her glory?
Shut up and listen. Crests, scrap metal armor, swooning damsels. All that's nothing to do with hunting monsters, which is work. Damn hard, dangerous, and thankless work that you're just not cut out for.
Mierda, Geralt desahuevando a alguien.
Only thing you've proven so far is that you're a fool.
You do not mince words, Master. In Tucson, one might demand satisfaction upon trampled ground for a lesser slight. Yet, there is truth in what you say, I cannot deny. I survived with my life by a hair. It is time I returned home.
Move it!
Y no ha sido desahuevado una vez en su vida. Cuando trabajaba de mozo también. Aunque creo que eso ni la necesitaba por las puras. Trabajaba de mozo y estaba ayudando a un compañero con una tarea y de la nada viene ni siquiera el jefe, sino venía otro compañero mío que tenía más tiempo y me dice: ¿qué estás haciendo? Pues ayudando a mi compañero. No, que tú deberías estar haciendo tu tarea. Y dije: pues sí, no tengo problema, solamente lo ayudo con unos 10 segundos y luego hago mi tarea. Menos, solamente para apurar el paso. No, que tú deberías estar haciendo eso, que él debería hacerlo solo, que no sé qué cosa. Bueno, ya, mira, a mí el jefe me ha dicho que tengo que desahuevarte, que tengo que decirte que no, que las cosas son así, que son así. Ya, pero solamente me ha tomado 10 segundos ayudarlo, 10 segundos. Nadie se ha muerto por eso. ¿Por 10 segundos me vas a hacer problema? Sí, me dice. Bueno, está bien, grita todo lo que quieras. Y bla, 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 bla. Se notaba que el tipo me llevaba bronca. Después yo desahuevar varias veces también en el instituto. Es que me tocaban grupos de gente recontra ociosa. Y eso que algunos eran mayores que yo. Dios mío. Era un grupo de 4 para el curso de negocios internacionales, algo así. Les había dado una sola tarea y en 4 semanas no me habían entrado ni un solo avance. Y terminé haciéndolo yo todo.
Got good news, madam.
As do I. Francois has returned. We marry in a week's time. Prenuptial teachings.
No diría que, o sea, había gente que era muy chévere. El lavaplatos, buen amigo. El portero, buen amigo. El jefe tenía sus mañas y renegón y todo, pero nunca se metía con el trabajo. O sea, cada quien hacía lo suyo. Mientras no hacías nada mal, no te molestaba. Pero sí había unos cuantos, 3 personajes que sí eran bien fastidiosos. Que era ese chatito creído que se creía el empleado del año, que a todos le buscaba problemas. Había una señora también que era muy aprovechada. Y una vez mi mamá se aprovechó de mí porque también en ese tiempo tenía 18, 19 añitos. Era mi primer trabajo. Y yo dije, bueno, lo ideal sería ayudar a mis compañeros y luego en momentos en que yo necesite ayuda me van a ayudar. Pero en cualquier descanso, cualquier momento que yo esté libre, siempre esa señora quería que yo lo ayude para hacer su parte de su trabajo. Y ya mis compañeros otros me decían, oye, ¿por qué le estás ayudando? Es cosa de ellos, o sea, es tu descanso, deberías estar tú descansando en vez de estar ayudando a las otras personas. Y sí, pues tenía razón. Estaba en mi descanso, un tío trataba de dormir y de la nada viene y, oye, ¿me puedes ayudar con esto? Y le dije, no, estoy en mi descanso. Y de ahí nunca más me volvió a pedir ayuda. Es que hay gente que se aprovecha también. Y el último personaje... era, ¿cómo se llama? Era un chico homosexual que también un poco aprovechador, un poco no, bastante pues. Sino que en la tarea de mozos, digamos, había alguien que antes de comenzar todo lo que es el abrir el local, se tenía que hacer la limpieza. Y para cada cosa había una tarea. A mí me tocaba, digamos, por una semana barrer y trapear todos los pisos. A la otra persona acomodar las mesas, a otra persona poner los platos y todo esto. No hay problema. Y ya pues había acabado mi etapa de limpiar pisos y yo lo acababa bien. Pero la siguiente semana a mí me tocaba lo que era solamente poner mesas, cosa que es más sencillo que limpiar pisos. Y te tiene que hacer una tarea antes que la otra. O sea, primero limpia los pisos y luego acomoda las mesas. No hay problema. Pero yo tenía la costumbre, y hasta ahorita tengo la costumbre de ser muy puntual. O sea, a las, digamos, 7 de la mañana tú tienes que estar en el local. Yo 6:30 ya estaba ya. Y si podía comenzar antes, mejor. Y yo trapeaba y todo eso, limpiaba todo. No tenía ningún problema. Y acababa temprano y podía descansar hasta que abrieran el local. Sin embargo, cuando me tocó la semana de hacer las mesas y ponerlo todo en su lugar, primero se tenía que limpiar los pisos. Y era al chico homosexual, le tocaba limpiar los pisos en ese tiempo. Y llegaba tarde. Y si él llega tarde y después me toca a mí hacer mi tarea, yo tendría que hacer mi tarea mucho más tarde. Y tiene la conchudez de decirme, ¿por qué no limpiaste los pisos para que yo pudiera encargarme de la mesa y poder acabar el trabajo más temprano? O sea, ¿qué? O sea, llegas tarde y quieres que haga tu chamba para que tú hagas la mía, que es mucho más fácil. No te pases, pues. Y eso era conchudez, ¿eh? Ahí fue en ese momento de la vida donde aprendí que el compañerismo en el trabajo no existe. Es muy bajito. O sea, hay compañeros y hay otra gente que solamente busca aprovecharse, ¿no? Yo pensé cuando comencé a trabajar, no, todos somos amigos, todos vamos por el mismo camino, todos queremos nuestro propio beneficio, pero también crecer en grupo. No hay nada de eso. Cada quien vela por sí mismo. Si quieres hacer amigos, tienes que pensar quién puede ser y quién no puede ser. Sí, terrible. Entendible también. Trabajar de mozo es el peor trabajo que he tenido en mi vida. Mira, reúnete con demás. Chucha, la toma del castigo. Trabajar de mozo es lo peor. Yo pensé que solamente tenía que servir platos. No, el mozo es todo. Limpiar suelos, limpiar platos, limpiar inodoros, lavar. O sea, cuando digo lavar, no es solamente lavar platos, lavar también trapos. Todo trabajo es el mozo.
Not so fast, Roach.
Nunca más trabajaremos, ¿eh? Por eso, muchachos, estudien. Aunque también con estudiando difícil, no te libras de esos trabajos mediocres porque la necesidad, al fin y al cabo, la necesidad. Cuando tienes que comer, así tengas que limpiar pisos con la lengua, lo harás. ¿Dónde está? Ya.
Whoa there, Roach.
Después, el siguiente trabajo es donde aprendí. Oh, mierda, puede ser un jefe. El siguiente trabajo que tuve fue uno de fotografía. Fue un trabajo bien bonito. El trabajo era hermoso. Me encantaba hacer el trabajo. Pero la jefa... Dios mío. Una bruja total. Ahí sí puedo decir que es una bruja. La peor jefa que me ha tocado en la vida. El trabajo era bonito. Me ponían encargado de una tienda de fotografía. Tenía que tomar fotos a las personas, editarlas en Photoshop y luego tranquilamente imprimirlas y ya, listo. Las cortaba y las entregaba a cada persona. Fotos para pasaporte, fotos para tal cosa, fotos para tal cosa, no tenía ningún problema. Pero mi jefa, Dios mío, hacía que el trabajo sea insoportable. A veces venían clientes que solamente querían, oye, jovencito, ¿puedes hacerme una foto a este aparato de acá, este celular, todo esto? Yo te voy a pagar como si fuera una foto profesional. Le decía, ya, no hay problema, me van a pagar. Total, a la jefa le gusta la plata. ¿Cómo voy a rechazar el trabajo? Y de la nada, 5 minutos después viene la jefa. Y yo ya estaba acordando, estaba terminando el trabajo y de la nada le dice, joven, ¿qué estás haciendo? Estoy haciendo acá el trabajo de la señora, que me pidió que le tome una foto disque profesional y me va a pagar como si fuera una foto normal. Ya. Esas fotos se llaman fotos de tipo Facebook. Le inventó el nombre, fotos tipo Facebook. Bueno, le dije, no hay ningún problema. Eso tienen otro costo. ¿Qué? ¿Por qué? Si solamente es una foto digital y se la voy a enviar a su WhatsApp. No, son fotos tipo Facebook y tienes que enviarle con otro costo. Y justo estaba la señora escuchando. Y dijo, ¿perdón? Yo con el joven ya habíamos quedado una cosa ya y no hay problema. No, señora, acá hay otro tipo de... Para cada foto hay un tipo de costo y todo eso. Entonces empezó a pelearse con la señora de boca a boca. Y al final la clienta dijo, disculpe joven, casi terminamos el trabajo contigo, pero a veces hay señoras que creo no quieren trabajo. Y se fue. Y yo me quedé con cara de... ¿What? Y mi jefa me dijo, no te preocupes, así son esas señoras, buscan pelea por las puras y terrible. Y yo me quedé con cara de bueno. Ya había terminado el trabajo, pero ella tuvo que decir sus palabras. Yo creo que el caso más X con esa señora, así con clientes que buscaba pelea de la nada, era con una señora que vino... Ni vino tarde, ¿eh? Nosotros cerrábamos a eso de las 9 de la noche. La señora vino 8:45. Y yo estaba acostumbrado a veces quedarme hasta las 10 máximo, pues no tenía ningún problema. O sea, si quería unas fotos, ya normal, yo siempre fui amable. Pero justo ahí estaba la jefa, pues, y vino la señora. Entonces, la señorita que había venido nos pidió urgentemente, por favor, necesito unas fotos, son urgentes para mañana, son para mis hijos, es para su clase. Y yo, ya no hay problema. Entonces sale la señora de la nada, pues sale del fondo que tenías como su caseta de jefa. Sale y dice, ya Ricardo, estamos a punto de cerrar. Y yo le dije, ya, no te preocupes señora, solamente voy a terminar esto, si quiere usted puede retirarse. Porque ella tenía que ser costumbre, pero a veces se quedaba y yo cerraba la tienda. Y había confianza. Yo nunca en la vida, lo puedo jurar por todos los santos, le robó ni un solo centavo. Pero la señora parece que quería cerrar temprano. Y dijo, mira, todas estas fotos que se están dejando. Tú le vas a cobrar el doble, supongo. Mira la hora que estamos. Bueno, no sé, yo le estoy cobrando normal, le dije. No, tienes que cobrarle el doble, si no, no le haces trabajo. Que justo estaba la cliente, estaba, perdón, bueno, está bien, te voy a pagar un poquito más, pero me sacan las fotos, porfa. Entonces, pero mira esta cantidad y mira la hora que tiene, ¿por qué no viene más temprano? Le dice. Pero no entiendo, ya están haciendo el trabajo, ¿por qué está buscando problemas? Le dice, señora. No, sino que mira la hora que viene, mira que todo esto. Bueno, señora, si a usted le sobra la plata y el trabajo, normal, pero esto lo estoy pidiendo como si fuera una urgencia, nada más. Porque si fuera por mí, elegiría otra tienda. Solamente porque lo necesito urgente para mañana y encontré esta tienda abierta. Ya lo sé, señora, pero usted no tiene por qué venir tan tarde. Usted hubiera venido más temprano, se nota que usted no es responsable. Y se armó la real bronca. Y yo calladito, no quería nada. Y de la nada la señora me dice, ¿tú qué opinas, Ricardo? ¿Quién tiene la razón? ¿Ella o yo? Y me quedé con... Bueno, yo no me meto, le dije, señora. Yo solamente voy a encargarme de hacer el trabajo. No, ella era la dueña. No dueña, era la que alquilaba el local. O sea, la que estaba alquilando. Y por todo me hacía bronca.
Also, Roderick recently took in a band of foreign mercenaries. About them we know very little.
Centrion's men, gotta be. Ran into a few in town. They tried to kill me. Need to hit them from both sides.
Pues señor, tengo varias malas historias. Una de ellas también me acuerdo que pasó... A ver, ¿cómo fue? Estaba en mis exámenes parciales del instituto. Entonces la señora me llama y me dice... joven, por favor, tengo que irme al hospital, te lo ruego, por favor, solo por esta vez, necesito que agarres y te vengas al local y trabajes. Yo te voy a pagar por esa hora, por este día trabajado, como una bonificación. Yo voy a llegar nada más a las 4 de la tarde, tú vas a trabajar desde que sales, que era yo salía a las 12, o sea, solamente 4 horas. Hasta que termines, yo te voy a traer tu almuerzo, no te preocupes, todo lo demás. Urgente, por favor, hazme esto. Me lo pidió así un poco implorando por teléfono. Le dije, ya señor, no hay problema, termino mis exámenes y voy allá al local y trabajo. Llegué, me dice, muchas gracias, de verdad te lo agradezco, que Dios te lo bendiga. No te preocupes, señora, me quedo acá. Ahí sentado, trabajando. Eran 4 de la tarde, no llegaba la señora. Trabajando, 5 de la tarde, no llegaba la señora. Trabajando, 7 de la noche y no venía la señora. A mí, bueno, no tenía mucho problema. El problema era que no había almorzado. La señora se había comprometido conmigo en darme un almuerzo. Y no tenía nada que comer. 7:45 aparece la señora. Y yo le digo, señora, tengo hambre, necesito algo para comer. Usted me va a permitir el almuerzo, ¿qué pasó? No me molestes ahorita, joven. Ahorita te voy a comprar tu almuerzo, ya. De una forma media déspota. Y dije, ya, está bien. Y salió un rato a comprar supuestamente el almuerzo. Estaba con bastante hambre. Porque, o sea, ¿por qué tenía hambre en ese día? Porque cuando yo voy a trabajar, yo llevo mi almuerzo. Y yo me había confiado en que la señora me iba a pagar el almuerzo, me iba a comprar algo, aunque se me iba a dejar plata para el almuerzo. Pero nada de nada, ella me dijo que me lo iba a traer, pues. Y por eso es que no había almorzado nada. Entonces a los 15 minutos viene la señora y me trae un pan con pollo. Un pan con pollo que vale ¿cuánto? A lo máximo valdrá $1. Yo le dije, señora, pero ¿y el menú? No, toma este pan y no hay fastidio, estoy muy ocupada. Estaba recontra molesto. Y me meto el pan a la boca porque de verdad me moría de hambre. Y el pan tenía como mierda de ají. No digo que no me guste el ají, pero tenía demasiado ají. Que de verdad me lo comí con cólera. Es como decirte... Es lo peor, o sea, ni siquiera le preguntas al que le vas a comprar qué cosa quiere, nada. Solamente le compras porque, bueno, está molestando, como dice ella. Yo renuncié a ese trabajo. ¿Cuánto duré? Por lo menos unos 6 meses. Yo renuncié. No aguanté. Yo renuncié porque ya no aguantaba la señora. Era demasiado. El trabajo era bonito, pero tenerla ella como jefa era imposible. Incluso me había hecho amigo de seguridad que estaba en esa zona de tiendas. Y él me decía, no, esa señora es terrible. ¿Cuántos jóvenes como tú has tenido? Por lo menos tú eres el número 21. O sea, se va muy rápido. Bueno, por algo será. Sí, horrible. Tacaña más no poder. Tenía equipo antiguo de hace 20 años. Unas computadoras también bien antiguas. No es que ganaba mal. O sea, el dinero que ingresaba, regular. No se podría tampoco decir que lo máximo, pero suficiente como para que cada mes juntarse para comprarse una mejor computadora, pero nada. Había videocaseteras del año 80, creo. No las quería cambiar, más bien las llevaba a reparar.
Kept the wrong damn company. Centrion's men, where are they?
Yo renuncié después de una última que me hizo. Esa fue lo que me colmó ya. Que era que me quería pagar menos todavía. O sea, cada mes que terminaba, a mí me pagaba me pagaba mucho menos de lo que le pagaban a los anteriores, no sé por qué. Y había momentos en que a veces no cuadraba la plata y me descontaban a mí. A pesar de que yo no robaba nada, a veces yo creo que era mi culpa, no contaba bien el dinero. Y por eso es que no salía bien a cuenta al final. Y eso ya fue normal, asumía la responsabilidad. Pero luego aprendí y ya nunca más faltaba plata. Pero en una de esas me acusó de ladrón, pues. Ahí fue cuando ya yo quise irme. Había terminado el día y de la nada ella empieza a hacer supuestamente inspección del inventario. Y empieza a mirar y de la nada encuentra que le faltaban 3 cuadros. Y me dice, joven, me faltan 3 cuadros. O te lo has robado o te lo han robado, pero tú me lo vas a pagar. Sí, en una. Pero señora, yo no he salido nada, estoy todo el rato atento. No, te han robado o tú has robado, porque esos cuadros yo los tenía hasta ayer y no sé qué cosa y todo lo demás. Pero señora, yo de verdad no he hecho nada. No, esos cuadros que son... Entonces, yo le digo, debe ser una confusión, de verdad señora. No, mira, voy a revisar acá mi inventario porque ella tenía como un cuadernito donde decía las compras, ventas y todo lo demás. Y ahí dice, si acá parece que está esos cuadros es porque se han vendido. Y si no están, es porque tú me los has robado. Así me lo dijo. Entonces empieza a revisar y ahí estaban los cuadros. La señora misma los había vendido hace 3 días. Y ni siquiera se disculpó. Mira, ya ves, por eso es que es importante mirar el inventario en este cuadernito, porque si no, salen este tipo de errores. Ahí yo dije, no vale. En cualquier momento esta señora me puede meter una denuncia por cualquier tontería. El que sale perdiendo soy yo. Entonces, no pasaron ni 2 días y yo le dije, señora, yo me retiro de acá. Usted me trata mal, me acusa de ladrón. No deseo estar más acá. Págame lo que tengan que pagarme hasta los días que he trabajado y yo me retiro. Y dice, no, joven, de verdad lo siento, a veces te he tratado mal, yo lo sé, ese es mi carácter y todo lo demás. Por favor, quédese. Dije, no, señor, ya no. Antes yo le creía eso. Y no es la primera vez, ya son varias veces que usted me hace lo mismo. Yo como soy buena persona, me voy a quedar hasta que usted consiga un nuevo chico. Un nuevo chico al cual usted le pueda dejar el trabajo. Una vez termine eso, yo me retiro. Ya, joven, ya. Desde ese momento empezó a tratarme bonito, como que para que me quede. Yo ya no quería. Terminé el último día, la última vez que la vi. Agarró, me dijo, discúlpame, joven, por el trato y todo lo demás. Y de la nada me sacó el tema, muy bien, vamos a hacer descuentos. ¿Descuentos de qué? Le dije. Descuentos porque no has terminado lo que hemos terminado, que son supuestamente 3 meses de contrato. Bueno, señora, ya le dije. Descuénteme todo lo que quiera. Me empezó a sacar descuentos de cada cosa, hasta el último centavo me sacó de descuento. Y luego me dijo ya, cualquier cosa, ahí tienes mi número, si quieres más trabajo, de repente algo pasa y te llamo. Ya, señora. La peor jefa que he tenido en toda mi vida. No, terrible esa señora, imposible trabajar con ella.
Giving you one last chance. Yield.
The Ten Harlots got us into this. Kill him! Attack!
Y como ese local estaba cerca de mi instituto, a veces pasaba por ahí. Y por lo menos en los 3 meses de instituto que me quedé, no, en los 1 año y medio que me quedaba de instituto, que estaba pasando por ahí, por lo menos cambié de chico 4 veces. Primero fue un joven, luego un viejito, luego un adulto mayor, luego otra vez un joven.
They shall pay for everything.
Miércoles, ¿cuántos? ¿En qué momento todo esto sigue? ¿Cuántas personas esto? Una carnicería. Después, ahorita con el jefe que estoy, creo que Dios me ha recompensado porque me ha dado el mejor jefe que he tenido en mi vida. Es el más comprensivo, más amable, más justo. Un buen jefe, muy bueno. Hay gente buena, gente mala, gente que merece ser jefe y gente que merece ser militar, no sé. Si quieren tratar mal a la gente, pues que se vayan en el ejército.
Nana. Are you hurt? If any of them.
You know me. I'd never let them hurt me. I just waited for you to come.
I didn't know where to look. They threatened to kill you. Forgive me. I failed you.
Now we need only find Anna Henrietta's sister. Where should we look? Do you know?
Mm-hmm. Ran into Roderick, Duntine's lord. Told me where I'd find Sienna.
Then speak and let's grab her. Time is short.
Said she was in a room in the tower. Very one we're in right now. Which, incidentally, looks nothing like a prison cell. And just so happens there's a carafe full of wine here. Bet it's stolen San Real.
What's your point?
Stop playing dumb. I know everything. Your plan, that this was part of it.
Witcher, what is this?
Sorry, Dettlaff. You've been had.
My friend, please. You must listen to what Geralt has to say.
Rena's not her real name. This is Sienna. And Sienna is sister to Anna Henrietta, the Duchess of Toussaint.
What? What nonsense is this?
Sienna was banished as a child, but it seems she trekked back here recently. Moved into Duntine and ran a Vandergild out of here. Sent a man called the Centrian to Beauclair to steal some wine for her. Wine reserved for the ducal family. Centrian led us to her. Caught him later stealing a jewel Sienna had gotten from her father as a child. Sorry, Dettlaff. She used you. Part of her plan.
Ay, mujeres, siempre. Utilizando a los hombres.
If you do not, I will raise Beauclair to the ground. This I promise you. You've 3 days. I shall be waiting.
He just fly off?
He did not wish to act rashly. He's gone to soothe his nerves.
Think he'll do it? Make good on his threat?
I cannot say. He can be unpredictable when fury consumes him.
I shall go to him.
Come again? After what he just...
You don't know Dettlaff like I do. If I don't do as he says, he truly will destroy the city. He's more than capable of it.
Conscience gets to you now?
Better... better late than never, right?
Well, it truly does seem the best option.
Your Grace, we must proceed with caution. Guardsmen saw vampires here. They could still be about.
Vampires or no vampires, my sister is here. Find her.
Your Grace, that...
Sienna, it's true. It's you. Sister dear, what have you gotten yourself into? So concerned, I'm surprised. Is there an ounce of truth to it?
You feel resentment. I understand. But I promise we shall work through all the unfortunate matters of the past. We will discuss them later. Captain, escort Sienna to the palace. I shall meet with her as soon as we return.
As you wish, Your Grace.
And you, Witcher. You have my thanks. I cannot believe my sister was so near the whole time. Roderick of Duntine shall answer for treason and blackmail.
Roderick got duped and used, just like the vampire.
Apropos, were you able to establish who kidnapped his beloved?
We've discovered Siana blackmailed the vampire. Ordered him to kill those men.
What? What nonsense is this?
She is his missing lover. Staged her own abduction to force him to do her bidding.
He was a tool. Whole scheme was Siana's. She was behind it.
You're mistaken. You must be. This cannot be true.
Your Grace, I know this vampire.
Ya deja de chuparle las...
You know him? Who is he?
Ya, este tipo es el vampiro más...
Is there anything else you've neglected to mention? A dragon living beneath Mount Gorgon, perhaps? Is anyone else here a vampire? Where is he now?
Waiting for Siana. If she doesn't show up to meet him by an appointed time, he'll destroy Beauclair.
He dares threaten us?
Your Grace, we have 3 days to bring him Siana and...
Not a word. You have 3 days to bring me his head. No more secrets. No more helping vampires. I want what I'm paying for. The head of the beast.
Do you think Her Grace's nerves have been calmed?
It rarely forgets, rarely retracts what she says, especially when it fits.
Yes, well, even I must admit Dettlaff's actions were highly inappropriate. Reprehensible, even. Are you upset?
Why would I be?
Let's see. You're returning from your hunt empty-handed. No trophy. No new lead to boast of, then pursue.
Upset's just not a sensation I feel. Ever. Mutations, remember?
Yes, of course. The excuse you resort to whenever you'd rather not talk about something.
Observant of you. So let's change the subject.
How do your employers customarily react when you fail to meet their expectations?
Depends. Peasants cuss me out. Merchants demand I refund their deposit, whereas nobles mostly just release their hounds.
And rulers?
Usually threaten me with the gallows.
Her most illustrious grace awaits the gentleman.
Your Grace, the population demands she be punished. Siana's committed terrible crimes. Spilt so much blood. They...
Another word, Palmerin, and I shall spill even more blood. Yours. I repeat for the last time. Siana is responsible for the death of many, true. But she is also my sister. We are bound by blood and by a shared childhood. I shall not allow her to be lynched.
Your Grace, I fear the masses might rise. Storm the prison, pitchforks and torches in hand.
Let them storm. They will not find her there. Siana is hidden away in a safe place. She shall await trial there until we have rid ourselves of this accursed vampire. Which, to judge by your means, has not yet come to pass.
Did what we could, but...
My patience is at an end, Geralt. Where is he? Where is Dettlaff?
We're working to find that out, Your Grace.
Do you take me for a fool?
I wouldn't dare.
I care not one whit what you have worked on, are working on, or shall work on. I'm interested in results, which thus far have been nil. At times, I hunt foxes. Do you know how it works? The ducal huntsman releases the hounds. They catch the fox's scent, chase the animal down, and lead the Bachu to it. All within an hour. You, Witcher, have had a week. The aid of my most excellent knights. Yet, you have tracked absolutely nothing down. I've begun to suspect my beagles might have done a better job.
We'll catch him, Your Grace, sooner or later.
I should hope so, Witcher. For the sake of all Beauclair and yours. But to the matter at hand. Have you managed to establish anything?
Your Grace, it seems Siana tricked Dettlaff, used him to murder the knights who escorted her into exile. We have reason to believe that...
Your Grace! Vampires!
What? Speak now!
Vampires! They protect the city! Captain de la Tour defends the square near the boat landing, but so many lives lost!
Damn it.
Mierda.
If it's war this Dettlaff wants, it's war he shall have. Geralt, get to work. This time I'll hear no excuses. Palmer and you...
¿Qué mierda es eso?
Get her out of here.
¿Qué dice acá? Me dice con potencia contra dracónicos. Cada golpe genera cargas que aumentan el daño de espada en 10. Descargar se pierden al tiempo, recibe daño, ¿verdad? A ver qué es esto. No la veo.
Siana failed to appear as summoned. And there. Detlef is not making idle threats.
Seems not. Need to make some serious plans of our own now. It's gone too far, damn it. Regis, you mentioned there was a way to draw Detlef out. A way you've avoided resorting to so far because you thought it was too dangerous.
Is that how I'd put it? Do forgive me that I've misled you terribly. The word dangerous is simply a scandalous understatement in this case.
Regis, another inner monologue growing out of a personal dilemma. Just tell me how to flush Detlef out. Force him to meet, please.
In due course. But first, Geralt, I'd like you to consider the alternative. After all, you could fulfill Detlef's demand and liberate his beloved Siana.
Really want to free Siana? Hand her over to Detlef? Refuse to accept you consider that wise.
It's hard to believe, I know, but Detlef is not actually evil, merely impulsive. He needs but meet with her.
Este maldito de verdad en toda la historia es un lamebotas de ese tal Detlef. Me empieza a enojar ya. Es como que tuvieras un amigo que es iracundo, fosforito, que cualquier cosa comienza una pelea y le pegas a una mora y tú lo vas a defender. No, pues tiene que asumir también sus responsabilidades.
The meeting. What if it's nothing like you say? What if it goes sour, ends in a fight? Willing to guarantee Siana won't get hurt?
It seems unlikely in the extreme that...
Didn't ask for a lecture on probability. Need a simple answer. Yes or no.
I vow that not a hair on her head shall come to any harm.
Got serious reservations about this plan. Not least among them, we have no idea where Siana's being held. You heard the Duchess. She's not at the prison.
Hardly a reservation. More of an excuse. I'm certain you'll find her. You must merely decide you wish to.
Could ask Damien. Duchess treats him like a lapdog. Keeps him close most times. He might know something more.
There, you see? I knew you'd think of something. Bravo. I trust I've dispelled your doubts, then.
Not so fast. We're not done talking. How would I go about luring Detlef out of hiding if I wanted to? With the blood of a virgin?
You see, somewhere nearby lives an unusual denizen, one of the unseen, ancient and powerful vampires, among the oldest and strongest.
And?
Tusa is this unseen elder's territory. All vampires owe him fealty while they are here. He need but say the word, designate a time and place, and Detlef will be forced to appear.
So this unseen elder, how do we convince him to summon Detlef?
We must find him first. The elder does not see arrivals unless he absolutely must. But locals, Oriana, for instance. You know, she too is a...
Yeah, figured it out. All right, let's say she gets me in to see the unseen elder. What then?
I don't know. You'll have to improvise, I suppose.
Think Detlef still believes Siana's innocent?
I believe he suspects something. He must. And he seeks to understand what happened.
And for that he's declared war on the entire duchy?
What can I say? Moderation was never his strong suit.
So I'm basically stuck. Either gotta give in to a blackmailer, or fight him.
You know what I would opt for. Should we free Siana and arrange for her to meet with Detlef, there's a good chance we'll all survive this ordeal. Detlef included.
Regis, don't mean to put you on the spot, but I gotta know. Say I do decide to fight Detlef. Who'll you stand with?
Should you decide your sword is the sole solution, I shall not stand in your way.
Appreciate it.
Certainly hope so. Now, please tell me, what is it you intend to do?
Sorry, Regis, but folk have died. Got no time to lose. Especially not on some kind of peculiar therapy for bizarre couples.
I see. Alas, you know what to do. You must see Oriana, ask her to introduce you to the unseen elder. She might agree.
What'll you do?
Now? Whatever I can to limit the number of human victims to a minimum. Should you learn where the elder dwells, do whisper a word to the ravens. I'll come and help.
Even though that could mean you'll fight Detlef?
Even though. Good luck, Geralt.
Por fin una respuesta sensata. Yo quiero bajarme el maldito de Deathloop. Es un idiota de pies a cabezas. No me importa si es el final malo. Me lo quiero matar sí o sí. Hay una acá de nivel... Necesito mis... ¿Dónde está? Mis ungüentos contra vampiros. Vampiros. Relictos, ogroide, maldito, necrófago, insectoide, vampiros. A ver cómo soy mi espada. Rojito. Y la otra. Moradito. Baño de sangre, euforia, baño de sangre. ¿Qué mierda es esto? ¿Cómo se supone que acaba esa cochinada? No, está loco, que se quede por ahí solo. ¿Otra lamia? Va, nos vemos.
proved useless. Claws sliced through steel like through butter. Armor proved useless. They broke formation. Sliced through steel like through butter. Barricade put up in the street. Face, struck in the back, cracked around. Damn, you're up.
Oh, ¿qué mierda es esto? ¿No tengo alguna poción contra vampiros? Archie, aliviador, apariciones, no. No. Basilisco, Algun, Leshen, Wyverno, Katakan. Katakan creo que es un vampiro. Usaré esta. Ok. ¿Y dónde está mi vampiro? Constructos, vampiros. Baja demasiado. Ah, son dos. Mierda, bajan demasiado. Puta madre. Difícil. De espadas yo creo que estoy bien. Ahorita mi problema son las armaduras. No consigo casi ninguna armadura de mi talla. Estoy nivel 50 y las armaduras son escasas. Las misiones me dan armaduras de nivel 43, 44. Y yo lo que busco son armaduras de alto calibre. Y eso es lo que no tengo. Y eso es lo que me estaba ahorita jodiendo bastante. Mierda. Creo que la misión secundaria, eso de buscar las armaduras de brujo, no estaba tan mal si uno lo piensa.
Need to look around. Armor proved useless. Claws sliced through steel like through butter.
anteojan demasiado. Qué molestos. ¿De comida no tendrá algo mejor? A ver, algo por acá que... 50, 50, todo sube 50. Acá hay uno de 80, perfecto. Y una poción para vampiros.
What are our orders? Speak!
It's short. Virtues.
In a hurry to get somewhere?
Very much so. Now be kind enough to step aside.
Chaos in the city. Know what's going on?
Naturally. It's rather irritating.
Bloodbath in the streets. That's irritating? I'd probably use a stronger term.
Well, you know, I'm getting on in years. Not easily impressed. Takes a bit more to get me worked up.
Yeah, I suppose empathy's not something I associate with vampires.
I suspected you would guess.
Wasn't hard. Not like you tried hard to hide it.
Should I have?
Well, I am a witcher.
And thus my foe?
That depends entirely on you. Need to, see you're unseen. Convince him to stop Detloff. Heard you could help me with that.
My. It seems my dear Regis needs to be reprimanded. He's become rather indiscreet. And you, there are simpler ways to commit suicide. A number of bridges you could jump off, for instance.
Just want to talk to him.
Talk. Lovely. He'll rend your head from your neck. Make shreds of you before you can open your mouth.
Let me worry about that. Willing to do it or not?
I too would prefer a city calmed, but to reveal so dear a secret to a witcher. Know what? Come with me. I must tend to a certain matter. Then we'll talk.
If I was talking to a human now, I'd say that every moment we delay brings another death. Thing is, doubt that moves you at all.
Frankly, not in the least.
Where are we going?
Not far. You see, I maintain a kind of shelter just outside Beauclair. An orphanage, to be precise. I've heard the birds whisper. They claim a terrible thing's happened there. Under the present circumstances, I must treat this seriously. I'm sure you understand.
Perfectly. Let's go. Must cost a small fortune maintaining this place.
What can I do? I have a weakness for children.
Meaning?
Meaning that I... Wait. Smell that?
Blood.
Arno! Arno! Arno!
Please.
What happened? Where's Arno? Speak.
Shh. Oh, the monster will come.
Easy, little man. You're safe now.
I was so scared. So scared.
Of what? You can tell us. Take your time.
I woke up because of the bells. Then the screams. I pulled the quilt over, and something began pounding on the roof. Boom, boom, louder and louder. Then...
The whole son abandoned them, left them and ran away.
Who's this Arno?
The Guardian. He ran the orphanage with his wife, for a generous fee. I don't see them. Can't hear or smell them either. They fled. Left the children behind as bait.
Uncle Arno told us to be quiet as mice. And the monster wouldn't come. But it did. It came.
What happened then?
Bartes, Neve, Mora, and some others. They ran out. My sister Anna and me. We hid right here in the room. But Anna, she began to cry. I covered her mouth, whispered, shh, shh, shh. Held her long. Till she stopped.
You mean to say you...
Drop it. Think I know enough.
As do I. Something killed my children. I'll stay with the boy. He shouldn't be left alone again. You track down this scum. Bring me its head and I'll help you with the unseen.
Fine. See if I can't find a lead.
Excellent. Go on, get to work. Come, little one. I'll sing to you.
Was asleep in midst the trees, bats all a-swaying in the breeze. But one soul lies anxious, wide awake, fearing all manner of ghouls, hags, and wraiths.
Head, shoulder, and neck wounds. Monster attacked from above. Jumped off the roof, I bet. Beast killed the children, but didn't eat paw prints. Something scared beast. Walks hunched over. Wounds are smooth-edged. Claws cut through cleanly. Young, thin bones offer little resistance. Sliced aorta. Fang marks alongside, but they're old, scarred over. Gunk. Is that venom? Arrows the list of suspects. Venom glands, long claws, a bloodsucker. Must be a Garcane, a pack leader, an alpha. For Garcanes, killing's a pleasure. Kids just whet its appetite. Must have gone after the Gar... Two. Garcane and wagon tracks merge. Wonder if the beast caught up.
Roach.
off the road. Horses must have gotten spooked. Caught up. Trail ends here. Need to look around. Shredded her, then licked up her blood. Every last drop. Gotta gauge its fill here. Probably hold something nearby to digest. Aha.
Gonna hang your head from my saddle, bastard. What now? Giddy up.
Arca spores will sprout again. Should destroy the area if I want to get rid of them for good.
Move it!
Hija de puta.
Release him. Now.
I thought it would take you longer.
It will. Still not done. Got one more thing to tend to. You. The orphanage. Your wine cellar, right? A larder for blood.
I never said I helped these children out of the kindness of my heart.
Go outside, little man, and lock the door behind you.
No, don't hurt her. Lady Oriana took care of us. She took us off the street, brought us sweets, sang to us. Leave her be.
You see, Witcher? The world's not black and white. It's shades of all kinds. I drank from the children, true, but never so much as to kill. And I gave them a great deal in return.
Expect me to thank you for taking such good care of the orphans?
You care so much for their well-being. Amusing. How do young witches fare? How many survive your trials?
Don't change the subject. Not about to let you.
Then get to the point.
Did what you asked. Children's slaughter's the work of a Garcane, one of those summoned by Dettlaff. Probably supposed to attack the city. Children sent lured here.
Yes, it carries quite a way. Its sweetness teases the nose, gets the mouth watering.
Unseen Elder. Where'll I find him? Talk.
His lair lies west of the city, across the lake. Look for a cave near the shoreline, and this stone will open a hidden door.
Not gonna take me there?
I visit the Elder only when I absolutely must. You'll know why once you meet him.
I'll come back for you one day. You realize that, right?
Then I shall keep an eye out for you.
Maldita degenerada.
Time to summon Regis. Slip a word to the birds, he said.
Bueno, hasta acá esta parte, voy a almorzar, más tarde regreso, nos vemos en unas horas. Bye.